Hello, my name is Alnoor and today I'm going to be talking to B from Invictus Wellbeing about mental health without the jargon. Hi B, thanks for joining us.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.
How do I know if what I'm feeling is normal nerves about work or something more serious?
Well, it's completely normal to feel nervous before interviews or starting a new job. That's your body preparing you for something new. It becomes more of a concern when it turns into something like anxiety, and that sort of thing can stop you from applying for jobs, can make you stop leaving the house, giving you panic attacks, affecting your sleep or your appetite. And if fear is limiting your choices or shrinking your world, that's a sign that you may need support, and that's okay.
What are the most common mental health barriers young people face when moving into employment?
Well, I suppose the most common ones are anxiety about interviews and performance, not having enough self-confidence or that imposter syndrome that some of us have, general low mood or lack of motivation, overthinking mistakes, or fear of being judged. Often it's not ability that holds you back, it's self-doubt.
How can anxiety stop someone from applying for jobs even when they want to?
Anxiety creates those what-if thoughts. What if I fail? What if they'll laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough? Those thoughts are real and convincing, and anxiety often makes avoidance feel safer than action. The key is learning to take small steps despite anxiety, not waiting for it to disappear.
What's the difference between low mood and depression?
Well, low mood comes and goes, and it's often linked with something really specific like exam stress or rejection or something like that. Depression lasts for longer. It can go on for weeks, months, even years sometimes, and affects energy, sleep, appetite and enjoyment of things. If someone feels stuck in low mood most days, it's affecting daily functioning, and that's when professional support is important.
How does overthinking affect confidence and performance?
Well, overthinking can make small mistakes feel huge. It can also stop people from speaking up. It can lead to procrastination, or it can create fear of not trying. It's really draining on your mental energy. But one helpful strategy is shifting from what if this goes wrong to what small step can I take to make it right now.
How does overthinking affect confidence and performance?
Oh, overthinking can make small mistakes feel absolutely massive. It can also stop people from speaking up when they want to. And it can lead to, putting off little jobs that you might make a list and just never do them. Also, it can create fear of trying. And it's really draining on your mental energy. One helpful strategy is shifting from what if this goes wrong to thinking what's one small step I can take right now, so cutting it down into really small steps.
Oh, that would be really useful. What are signs someone might need extra support before entering employment?
The things to look out for are avoiding opportunities repeatedly, so when things come up they just kind of avoid them. Also, panic symptoms like experiencing a racing heart, don't know whether you've ever had that, and not being able to catch your breath. Also, those negative self-talk things that go around your head and that feels constant. Feeling just hopeless about the future is another one that might come up. But needing support doesn't mean that you're not ready for work. It just means that you may need to take the right stepping stones.
Yeah, that's true. How can young people build confidence if they've struggled with mental health?
Well, confidence grows from little small wins, so just setting yourself little targets and making sure that you can achieve them. Being in safe environments, making sure the right people and things are around you that you need. Having supportive feedback's really important as well, so asking for feedback's really important in improving and building your confidence. Trying low pressure experience like volunteering or part-time roles is a really good idea. But confidence is built through action, not by waiting to feel confident, but by taking those little steps.
Yeah, I feel like that would help someone who struggles with their confidence. Should young people tell employers about their mental health?
I think it's a personal choice. If mental health affects work performance, sharing can allow for reasonable adjustments to be made by your employers, such as having flexible hours, quiet spaces to work in, or extra supervision with your manager early on. But disclosure about things like that should feel safe, and it's okay to wait until trust is built up within that environment.
Yeah, it is. What practical steps can someone take if anxiety is stopping them from moving forward?
So practical steps can include breaking tasks into tiny actions like we've talked about before. Open the laptop, write one line of a CV, that's making a start. You could practice interviews with someone safe like your best friend or something like that that would not be judging you. Using breathing techniques to manage physical anxiety, that's a really good thing if you've ever tried that. Seeking support from a GP, youth worker, mental health service, anybody that you can get support from would be really helpful. But progress doesn't have to be dramatic, just small little movements count.
Yeah, I feel like that would help someone with anxiety. And finally, where can young people go for support if they're struggling?
Well, support can include going to your GP, any other kind of primary care environment, be a good place to start. A school or college wellbeing team would be really helpful. Youth workers, if you're in contact with a youth worker, they would really be supportive towards you. Community mental health services, someone you trust, an adult that you really trust to give you some good advice and help you feel supported. Or any kind of online support services. Reaching out early often prevents things from escalating, doesn't it?
It does. Thank you so much for talking to us today, Bea. I'm sure our listeners will have found that really interesting.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. It's been great meeting you.
My pleasure.